Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all tapped in. Yes, indeed. A lot together, giving myself an opportunity to get me together. That's that. Here we go. All right, man. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is, and y'all know who y'all looking at. Welcome to another episode of the best pod in the city, Club Pizzle. Of course, I am your host, Don P. Pizzle, Unc, Pie God, all those good things. I'm back to my Unc. Just because. Thank you guys, each and every last one of y'all, for y'all's continued support of this platform. Thank y'all for y'all's continued support of this podcast. While y'all in the support mood, what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to go to YouTube, and I need y'all to go to Spotify, and I need y'all to like, and I need y'all to subscribe, and I need for y'all to share the show. All my Facebook people, feel free to share it on Facebook. Y'all only got tonight and y'all got next week to share this thing via Facebook, because tonight and next Thursday are going to be my final shows that I'm going to be doing on Facebook. So what I need for y'all to do, y'all going to have a couple of weeks to do this. Go to the YouTube, and all my YouTube people, y'all know what time it is. And I need y'all to go to Spotify and subscribe, because that's where it's going to be at. I will continue to promote via Facebook. Y'all will get clips of certain things that I speak about here. So I'm not totally going away from Facebook. I just want to push everybody towards everything else. Y'all feel me? That's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to get everything over to where I need it to be at, and that's on Spotify and that's on YouTube. I'm trying to think of what else we got. Um, yeah, next Saturday, that is December 21st. It is the second anniversary, and we are celebrating the second anniversary of the Battleground Performance League right here in Cleveland, Ohio, the original. The original, and I'm gonna just leave that at that. I ain't gonna say too much, because I don't want to start too much, but I will say Battleground it was the first of its kind, at least in this city, at least here in Cleveland. We are celebrating the second anniversary. I'm the resident judge over there. Shout out to the whole gang over there. Shout out to Mr. Shredder, who founded, and that is his creation. Shout out to Timbuktu, who came on with us early on. Shout out to Flight Life B. Shout out to Don Prince, who provides all of the video and the content from there. All of that stuff is on YouTube as well. And also shout out to DJ Verb, man. We've been praying with Verb for a couple of weeks. He has some personal things going on, but we have been praying with Verb, and we are all going to be in the building for the season 2 finale, and also celebrating the 2-year anniversary of the Battleground Performance League. Defending champion Block, who just won the championship, he is going to be making his first defense. He's going to be going up against some tough competitors. We also have some special performances, a special performance headlined by season 1's and the ultimate grand champion, 5-time champion Envy Jazzo will be in the building. We will also get a performance from 3-time champion Cass, the artists who's going to be in the building, and a special guest judge appearance by my guy Crazy 8 the Great. I'm excited for him to be there. Also, another special guest judge, and she's been there before. Shout out to Legacy to Don. We are all going to be in the building. That is going to be at Chef Carolyn's Exotic Cuisines next Saturday night, 2-year anniversary of Battleground Performance League. And don't get it twisted. Y'all might be starting y'all verses and y'all competitions, but Battleground did it first 2 years ago, and we got footage and flyers to prove it. Moving along. Y'all know what it is, man. We are here for a good time and not a long time. Again, as I've said, these tonight and next Thursday will be my final shows of 2024 as I move on and get to 2025. I will be back the first Thursday in January. I believe that is January the 3rd. I will be back and better than ever for another season of Club Pizzle. Y'all know how I do. Also, full disclosure, we'll be back at the top of the year. The Happy Hour podcast will be out at the top of the year. I am also launching the Best Damn Podcast period at the top of the year. And Tuesday night's main event, I will be doing a special year in, and I'm going to talk everything WWE, and that's going to happen sometime after Christmas and before New Year's and before the Netflix premiere. So I am plenty busy over here at Club Pizzle doing my thing, Pod God, and don't y'all forget it. Now, let's get to what we came here to do. Y'all know what it is, man. We are here for a good time and not a long time. You know what? And this is going to be my last week doing this, leading this podcast with the damn Cleveland Browns and them losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers, 27-14, dropping their record to 3-10. Jameis Winston got his Jameis Winston on. They just got beat. There's nothing else I can say, but they just got beat. It was a sound, and it started off so well. And once Jameis turned the ball over, it flipped the game, and Russell Wilson really didn't have a good game. They ran the ball down the Browns' throat, and the defense created turnovers. And when you get turnovers, more than likely it's going to be a short field. And when you have a short field, makes it easier to score. So losing 27-14 to your rivals, the Steelers, whom you beat 2 weeks earlier in your place, I'm fine with the split. Beat them, they beat us. That's totally fine. I won't get into Steelers fans who were quiet and mute 2 weeks ago, but want to come talking Sunday. That's cool. That's fine. Just know when I grant you grace, please return the favor, or I'll never grant you grace again. Can I ask Browns fans this? And I want to ask you guys this, and I'm dead serious when I ask this. And I think I asked it last week or the week before. Why do you give passes to certain players coming back from season-ending injuries and not to others? And I'm asking that because Nick Chubb is playing like trash. And I'm not happy about it. And I get it. I know he's coming back from injury. Coming back from a bad injury at that. But Deshaun Watson was also coming off of a season-ending injury to a body part that is very important to the rest of him, but didn't get that same grace. If y'all can answer that, please, in the comments, cool. I just want to know. Why do y'all pick and choose who y'all give grace to on who comes back or who gets grace when they come back from season-ending and season and career-threatening injuries? I say that about the Cleveland Browns to say this. I'm done for the season. Y'all see what type of hat I'm wearing? This is the last game this season that I am going to lead this podcast talking about the Cleveland Browns. Now, Pat Mahomes and the red hot Kansas City Chiefs are going to be rolling in the Huntington Bank Field this week. I'm expecting a massacre, and it probably won't be. And that it'll be more of that in Pizzle's pick. But I am done with the Cleveland Browns for this season. I can't do it anymore. I can't take it anymore, especially now that we are in December and there is playoff races all around, divisional races all around. Look at the NFC North. Are they going to get 3 teams in the playoffs this year? We are going to see. Can the San Francisco 49ers, who play tonight, can they inch their way back to the division title and the playoffs? The AFC South is still up for grabs. And will the Philadelphia Eagles continue their hot streak in the NFC East? The AFC North, Steelers, Ravens. Who's going to win it? Will the Cincinnati Bengals remain red hot and make a push for the playoffs? Is Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs going to repeat? What are the Buffalo Bills going to do in the AFC East? And Jim Harbaugh, what a job he's doing in Los Angeles with the Chargers in his first year back in the NFL after going to Michigan and leading his alma mater to a national championship. I don't know how many of those I just ran off, but a lot of that stuff is much more important than the damn Cleveland Browns at 3-10 in my eyes. I am done with that this year. I'm going to get right back to it when the NFL's calendar year flips on, what is it, March 1st, April 1st, whenever free agency flips or whenever the Super Bowl ends, I'll get back to my Cleveland Browns stuff. But for this season, I'm done. I don't have nothing else for it. Jameis Winston can throw for 20 touchdowns and 20 interceptions for the rest of the season, and they can win these last games. So what? I'm not going to care. I am going to be watching NFL Red Zone from 1 p.m. to 7:30 for the rest of the season. I want to watch Pat Mahomes and see how many wins can they get. Can they go 16-1? I want to watch Josh Allen to see if he can actually do his thing. I am going to watch the Detroit Lions just to see can Jared Goff continue to play at an MVP level? Will the Eagles continue their winning ways with all that internal stuff they got going on with A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts? I want to see if Joe Burrow, who's the number one quarterback or statistically the number one quarterback in the league, can he sustain that? And is that enough to get the Bengals to the playoffs? These playoff races are about to be crazy. I am not about to focus on the Cleveland Browns anymore this year. I'm not even wearing Browns I'm not wearing Browns colors on Sundays anymore for the rest of the year. I'm done. It's over. I'm done for this year. But I'll be back. I'm just done for the year. I'm on injury reserve. Okay? Put me on injured reserve for the rest of the year for the Cleveland Browns. I'm sitting the rest of it out. I'm done. What do y'all want me to do? I'm not going to sit here and say Kevin Stefanski needs to be fired because he's not going to get fired. I'm not going to sit here and say Andrew Berry needs to get fired because he's not going to get fired. Those guys are going to be here. Jimmy Haslam just gave both of those guys a vote of confidence. I just read it. So all of that, I ain't trying to hear it. Speaking of Jimmy, he's tapped. The pictures came up, and I should have made that the background picture, but there's a full rendering, a high, a wide shot of what Jimmy World is going to look like, with the airport in the background, and you see the stadium in the middle, and he has a whole little village up there in Brook Park. I cannot wait until that thing is finished building. I can't wait till they break ground because I'm going out there. I really want to video blog that once they start building. Just want to go out there and just get video of them building it slowly but surely, like once a month. Once they break ground, I want to go out there and get a look at that and get a glimpse at what they're doing. Just to see the progress. I can't wait. They might get some money out of me. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. They might get a couple dollars out of me. I want Brown season tickets, especially if we get in the dome. Like, I can go. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming to town Sunday. I'm a Pat Mahomes fan. I could almost say I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm going to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan for the rest of the year. I could say that, but hell, I said it. But I'll be damned if I go downtown on the lake in December outside to watch a football game. Say what you want. I'm not doing it. I'm almost certain that Huntington Bank Field is going to be full of Chiefs fans Sunday. Brown season is over. It's going to be the Kelseys, the Hunts, and Big Dog, and Macho Man. I'm not going to no Browns games in December. But when they build that dome, guess who's going? Me. And I'm going to make a whole weekend of it. I'm going to go out there on Saturday. Check into one of those nice, beautiful hotels that they're going to build out there. Get my room and go and walk around and kick it in the area. Go to a bar. Get me a glass of whiskey. On the rocks, of course. I'm going to go do some shopping. Hopefully it's a Foot Locker or a Foot Action or a Nike outlet or a JD Sports or a Finish Line or something out there, because I'll go out there and I'll buy sneakers. If it's a Funko Pop store out there, I'm going to buy a Funko Pop. I am up to 32, 33, 34 Funko Pops. I'll go out there and buy some Funko Pops to bring home. If it's, I know the Browns team shop will be out there, I'll go buy me a Browns hoodie or a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or a jersey or some socks or a keychain. But I'm going to spend my money out there. But that's in 4 years. But for 2024, I'm done with the Cleveland Browns. But I can't wait until Jimmy World is done, because I'm going out there. I can't wait to go to a Browns game out there. I can't wait to go to a boxing match out there. I can't wait to go to the Final Four out there. I can't wait to go to Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, Whatever WWE is going to have out there, damn it, I cannot wait until they do it. Because guess who's going to be there? Me. Buying a hotel, merchandise, getting some food, drinking some whiskey, and kicking it with a bunch of people I don't know, and kicking it with a couple of people that I do know. What do y'all want me to say? Y'all can be as upset as y'all want to, but Jimmy Haslam is taking that damn team out there. And again, I repeat, stop acting like Brook Park is 2 hours away. You can spit from Brook Park to Cleveland if you stand in the right place. So cut the crap. Y'all tired of going and walking down in that stadium on the water outside in December. I know y'all tired of it. And I'm going to prove it to you. We'll see. We're going to see. With these last couple of home games they got, we're going to see. All right, man, moving on to something a little more important because we're here for a good time and not a long time. I spent too much time on that, and I shouldn't have. But I had to get it out, and y'all needed to hear it. Clip that up. I got work to do. The Cavaliers still hold NBA's best record at 21-4. The last time I talked to you guys, I was going to the Denver Nuggets game. Well, I was at the Denver Nuggets game. I had to pre-record, but I was at the Nuggets game and watched them do their thing. I will say this. Nikola Jokic really is that dude. He is him. And I recommend you go see him in person. I recommend you go see Nikola Jokic play in person. I recommend you go see Giannis Antetokounmpo in person and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well. I get to go see him this year. Luka as well. Luka is another one that you want to see in person. Because those, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I won't put LeBron on that list because I've seen LeBron. I covered LeBron, early LeBron, and I've been to see Bron. I saw him early this year. And if you, it's been 22 years. If you ain't seen Bron in 22 years, you're just an idiot. Had too many opportunities to do so. But last week, the last time I seen you guys, they beat the Nuggets. Then they went to Charlotte. Evan Mobley had a big game, and then they turned around and lost to the Miami Heat the very next day. Evan Mobley turned his ankle. He is questionable for tomorrow night's Wizards game, which I think they can afford to sit him another game or sit him for this one. And they have Brooklyn on Sunday. They have been on a long rest because the Emirates, the NBA Cup is going on this week. So they get some rest here. This is like the NBA Cup rest period, December rest period, which I'm okay with. They were off for 4 days. They play a game back. They play Friday, play Sunday, and then they're off again for 4 days where they play Milwaukee and the Philadelphia 76ers back to back. And I'm perfectly fine with that. That gives this team a chance to rest because they really front loaded the hell out of the NBA schedule. And not only do I believe that the Cleveland Cavaliers are happy and thankful for this, I believe that the teams that didn't get there, I believe they're happy as well because they get the rest. So at 21-4, this team, starting 15-0 and going 6-4 in their last 10. I mean, you expect them to kind of. 15-0 is it's downhill from there. This team offensively is killing it. Bench is killing it. Darius Garland is a 50-40-90 guy. He's having his best season. Donovan Mitchell is doing what he needs to do. Evan Mobley has elevated himself. It's not unlocked, but he's knocking at the door. Jared Allen is playing at a level. Karis LeVert coming off the bench is playing at a level. Ty Jerome is the biggest surprise of this NBA season. Is playing at a level. Isaac Okoro is doing a great job on the defensive end, and he is shooting that three-pointer with confidence. Kenny Atkinson has these guys rolling. And this is why I'm so happy that they ran it back and just switched the coach, because you need continuity in the NBA. You don't have to blow it up and tear it down every year. You don't. And there's also rumors out there that they could potentially add somebody else being a Kyle Kuzma. And I would not be mad at that. Even though I think the Cavs are fine the way that they are, a guy like a Kyle Kuzma, a big stretch 3-4 who can handle, and putting him in this system would be nice. If my first choice, honestly, if we were going to go get somebody, my first choice would be Lauri Markkanen. But unfortunately, salary and Danny Ainge is not trading him. That's not happening. Would love to have Lauri Markkanen back in Cleveland. It would be sweet. I'm trying to think of what else with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I really don't have much. Oh, I know what I want to talk about or ask you guys. There's a certain undersized guard that plays for the Utah Jazz that is apparently going to be traded and moved around before February's trade deadline. Said guard was drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Said guard was moved to the Utah Jazz in the Donovan Mitchell trade. Y'all want to talk about it, or y'all just want me to let it go? Of course, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to talk to you guys about it. Because, no, you know what? I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to be humble. I'm not going to kick y'all's back in. I did a really good job of not kicking y'all's back in 2024. So for 2025, I might kick y'all back in. I'm kidding. I get on y'all nerves. I know I can't stand. I know y'all can't stand. Where are we? College football. My time of the year. I'm happy because finally the 12-team playoff has been set. And I'm going to run through the rankings. If y'all haven't seen it, going across the bottom of the screen for the duration of the show. Yeah, I've been playing with a bunch of new stuff over here. Just trying to enhance the show and kill this thing. Let's just get to these rankings. The final college football playoff rankings were released on Sunday afternoon, and they go as follows. The number one team, Oregon, who won the Big Ten championship game over a game Penn State team. That was a great game. At number two, Georgia, SEC champion, 2-loss, beat Texas twice and win the SEC. In at 3, the Boise State Broncos, the group of 5 guys, I believe they were like 10 or something in the rankings, but they finished higher than 2 conference champions. So they get a bye. And the 4 are the Big 12 champion, Arizona State Sun Devils. Just a couple of years ago, they were firing Herm Edwards, and they were pissing inside of Jaden Daniels' locker because he decided to transfer to LSU. And they were picked to finish dead ass last in the Big 12, only to get here and win the Big 12 championship. And not only did they win the Big 12 championship, they beat the dog snot piss out of Iowa State. Number 5, Texas. Number 6, Penn State. Number 7, Notre Dame. Number 8, Ohio State. Number 9, Tennessee. Number 10, Indiana. Number 11, SMU. Number 12, ACC champion Clemson. The first 2 teams out were the Alabama Crimson Tide and my Miami Hurricanes. I knew my Miami Hurricanes were going to be out. I was prepared for it. And I also said they deserve to be out because you don't lose to 2 teams. You don't lose to a Georgia Tech team or a Syracuse team. I don't give a damn if it was on the road. Alabama has a case for being in the college football playoff. They did beat 3 ranked teams, but they also lost to 2 6-6 teams, and they laid an egg against Oklahoma. So it is what it is. There. The first round matchups, and this is the fun part of the college football playoff. These games are played on campus. The 5-12 game, number 12 Clemson takes on number 5 Texas. That game is down in Austin, and that's going to be a heck of a net. Number 9 Tennessee takes on number 8 Ohio State. Prime time playoff game. Columbus, Ohio. At the Shoe. It's going to be a doozy. I will say this to Ohio State. Y'all are really fumbling by not having a blackout game as a night game for the college football playoff. Y'all fumbling. And it's probably one of just fumble. Number 11, SMU travels to Happy Valley to take on Penn State. That's going to be a heck of a sight. Penn State, Happy Valley, playoffs in December. And number 10, Indiana travels to take on Notre Dame in the 7-10 matchup in South Bend. I'm all right with it. I am just looking at the 4 on-campus stadiums that they're playing at. You got Texas, you got the Shoe, you got Happy Valley, and you got Notre Dame Stadium. 4 of the most historical venues in college football are going to get to host college football game or playoff game. Over 100,000 in 3 of the 4. I don't think Notre Dame Stadium has 100,000, but it's going to be crowded enough and it's going to be fire. The winner of the Clemson Texas game travels to take on Arizona State in Atlanta at the Peach Bowl. The winner of the Tennessee Ohio State game will go to the Rose Bowl and take on Oregon. The winner of the SMU and Penn State game will travel to Tempe to take on Boise in the Fiesta Bowl, and the winner of the Indiana Notre Dame game will travel to take on the Georgia Bulldogs at the Sugar Bowl. And the national championship game is January 20th in Atlanta. Now, I do still have an issue with this college football playoff. They're still trying to incorporate the bowl games. Just let them do these games on campus until you get to the championship game. I think that would be a heck of an idea. But again, this is year 1 of a 12-team playoff. I want these bowl tie-ins to go the hell away. Had a 12-team playoff and then do the major bowl game. To give the Miamis, the Alabamas, the Texas A&Ms, some of the Blue Bloods an opportunity to play in some of these major bowl games. Get rid of the bowl system, period. But they're not going to do that. There's too much money involved in it. But there is a way that you can do the 12-team playoff. That's what I think. I think these playoff games should be played on campus until you get at least to the Final Four or to the national championship game, and you pick a site. You pick the Peach Bowl, Atlanta, the Rose Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, the Orange Bowl, I'm leaving one out of the New Year's Six. Let's see: peach, rose, fiesta, sugar, orange. Oh, cotton bowl is the other one, and those are the orange bowl and the cotton bowl are going to be the site of the semifinal game. The neutral. I mean, I guess with the neutral site, it is what it is. But I am excited for that. The Heisman finalists goes as follows: Dylan Gabriel, Travis Hunter, Ashton Jeanty, and Cam Ward are the Heisman finalists. I believe the Heisman Trophy presentation is this Saturday in New York City. Yes, it is, because my guy Jason Jones is. I need to give him a call here. I honestly believe that the award is going to go to Travis Hunter. But it won't surprise. The only surprise here is if Dylan Gabriel wins. Because, to be honest, Shedeur Sanders easily could be in there. Jackson Dart, Jalen Milroe, Rourke from Indiana. Could be a bunch of guys that could or should be there. But I'm expecting Travis Hunter to win. All right, let's get ready for Pizzle's picks so we can get the heck out of here. All right, so before I get to Pizzle's picks, make sure you guys, if you want to be a part of the college football playoff bracket challenge, make sure y'all contact me. Go to my Facebook, Donald Peterson, and hit me in my inbox. Let me know if you want to be a part. I will send you the link and the password. There is going to be a cash prize in this. Whoever is the highest points in the bracket. Whoever gets the most right in the bracket. Pizzle's picks. I will say I will be doing Pizzle's picks for the rest of the year, or for most of whatever. But Club Pizzle this week and next week are the last. But Club Pizzle's picks, the crossovers. Y'all know how I do. Let's get to these picks. I'm going to start with the college bowl games that will be played starting between Saturday, and I'm going to do next Thursday's bowl game because it will be going on while I'm here doing Club Pizzle. So let's get started, man, with the Cricket Celebration Bowl between the Jackson State Tigers and the South Carolina State Bulldogs. I'm going to go with Jackson State. This is the team that everybody forgot. This is the team that Black America forgot about. And they are keeping on winning the SWAC this year to go to take on South Carolina State. I'm going to go with Jackson State here. In the IS4S Salute to Veterans Bowl, the South Alabama Jaguars will take on the Western Michigan Broncos. This is a battle with 2 6-6 teams. I'm probably going to skip this game because I think I'm going to be at a Cleveland Charge. So I'm going to probably skip this game, or I might get a glimpse of it. I'm going to just pick South Alabama just because. On Tuesday at 9 p.m., the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl. I'd have had enough of this. This is why I want bowl games to go away. Because of the sponsors, the name of the sponsors. I'm sick of it. The Memphis Tigers take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. I'm telling y'all, man, this ESPN fantasy app, somebody from West Virginia must be running this app, because I promise you, they have been on every Pizzle's picks this year. I'm going to go with Memphis, and I'm going to go with Memphis by a lot. I know I have a couple of homies that were West Virginia alumni. I'm just not picking them. Sorry. Not sorry. Wednesday at 5:30, the Boca Raton Bowl. The West Kentucky Hilltoppers take on the James Madison Dukes. I'm picking James Madison just because I got a soft spot for James Madison. And I'm thinking about running a season with James or a dynasty with James Madison on NCAA 25. So give me the Dukes. And also, that's my late nephew's nickname, Duke. So I'm going with the James Madison Dukes. The Art of Sport LA Bowl. What are these? You know what? Don't even. Cal Golden Bears take on the number 24 ranked UNLV Rebels. I think this is going to be a really good game. I think this is going to be a shootout. Cal is known to put up points. I believe their quarterback just entered the transfer portal, and hopefully my Miami Hurricanes can pick him up. Mario, go get him. UNLV just lost his head coach. Their head coach is taking another job. I'm going to go with the UNLV running Rebels here just because. And Thursday at 7, the Georgia Southern Eagles take on the Sam Houston Bearcats. I'm going to pick Sam Houston just because. And those are the bowl games. What bowl game was that? That is the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Guess where that game is going to be played at, y'all? You guessed it. All right, let's get to NFL. Starting tonight in 20 minutes or less than 20 minutes. Hold on, y'all. Here we go. On the way. I'm sorry, y'all. This is live. I'm live and I'm bugging. The Los Angeles Rams travel to take on the San Francisco 40. This is a crucial NFC West game. Crucial NFC West game. I'm going to pick the Rams. Matt Stafford is on fire. Matt Stafford is one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Matt Stafford should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm going to take the Rams here by 1 possession. Sunday, 1 p.m., the Kansas City Chiefs come to Cleveland and take on the Cleveland Browns. Again, the Browns have to show me that they can do this. Pat Mahomes, these guys they're known to win 1 possession games. They win. It don't matter. They're 12-1. I think they're going to go to 13-1. Give me the Chiefs over my Cleveland Browns. The Cincinnati Bengals travel down I-71, take on the Tennessee Titans. Give me the Bengals at 5-8. The Bengals really have to win out. They have the division. They have their division opponents to take on the rest of the year and the Tennessee Titans. If they win out, they have a really good shot at making the playoffs. The Washington Commanders travel to take on the New Orleans Saints. Give me the Commanders. They've sort of come back to earth just a little bit. But the NFC East is so bad that they are still in second place, and they are right in line for a playoff spot. 2 more dubs, and they should clinch a playoff spot. Baltimore Ravens coming off of a bye week travel to take on the New York Giants. They're just going right up to 95. Give me the Ravens just because the Giants stink. And the Ravens coming off a bye week. Lamar Jackson looking to make another run. Lamar Jackson is another one who he could win another MVP this year. He's playing that well. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Carolina Panthers. This is ass bowl territory right here. You know what? I'm going to pick the Carolina Panthers to get the win. They've been playing a whole lot better than they've been playing for most of the season. Bryce Young lost his job, got his job back. Playing well. I'm going to pick Carolina. What the heck? Now here comes the ass bowl, truly. 3-10 New York Jets travel to take on the 3-10 Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to take the Jets. I wish I could pick a tie because I would. The Miami Dolphins travel to take on the Houston Texans. Give me the Texans in a shootout. Sunday, 4:25, the Indianapolis Colts travel to take on the Denver Broncos. Give me Denver. What a pleasant surprise the Denver Broncos are at 8-5. That AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Denver Broncos looks fantastic. The Buffalo Bills. This is the game of the week. This game should have been flexed to Sunday night. The Buffalo Bills travel to take on the Detroit Lions. I want to pick Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills to win this game, but I am going to go with the Detroit Lions. with Matt Campbell and his going forward on fourth down in a situation, I'm expecting him to do that. The Pittsburgh Steelers in the battle of the Keystone State. The Pittsburgh Steelers travel to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. This is another game that could have been flexed. The Steelers are 10-3. The Eagles are 11-2. This is the gauntlet part of the Pittsburgh Steelers schedule, and I'm expecting them to lose most of these games. I'm going to start here. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to start their slide. Steelers fans, y'all don't have to talk to me. Just give me Philly at home. The New England Patriots travel to take on the Arizona Cardinals. I am going to take the Cardinals at home. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel to SoFi to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. I want to pick the Baker because I do still root for Baker Mayfield. But I'm going to go with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers to get the dub here. Sunday night, the Green Bay Packers travel to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Give me Green Bay. But if if Geno Smith and the damn Seahawks find a way to win this game, I am going to blow a gasket. And finally, on Monday night, the Chicago Bears travel to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Who the hell wants to watch this game? I'm not watching this game. I'm going to take the Vikings to go to 12-2. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it once again. Next Saturday night, I will be at Chef Carolyn's Exotic Cuisines for the Battleground Performance League 2-year anniversary and season finale. December the 28th, I will be out at the Trappy Awards Christmas party. And on January the 31st, I will be down in Barberton to receive my award for Best Sports Podcast, which should be Best Podcast, or I just need 2 plaques for Best Sport Podcast and Best Podcast, period. Trappy, if you're listening. But that's pretty much me for the end of the year. That's why I'm taking the rest of the year off after next Thursday. Again, thank you guys for y'all support. Spotify, YouTube people, like it, subscribe it, share the links everywhere you go. Y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive, because negative energy is trash. Until next week, y'all. Peace out.